Hello there. I'm gonna show you the run I usually do with my Skullknight. This is the build I'm currently wearing. I use mana stars to get the mobs along with Comet's Boon to gather them if they are too far away from the area I'm currently. Sometimes I even teleport to them. But usually I gather them around. Once they are close enough, I use the Vicious Implosion. I pass along to the Hell Spear so that they get impaled. I go to Summon Crow so that accuracy gets lower. Take a few steps back to get the maximum out of Crippling Mire. Use Absorb Life following the Crippling Mire, and after this one I usually go with Toughen and Revitalizing Shear because Toughen increases the continuous else regen by 5, so what you gain from this, it increases. um, I use Comet's Boon just to get a few more damage, um, and I go to Retribution with Redoubt so that whenever I'm hit it, I give damage back. After you use Retribution, it's usually the last skill, and your HP is full because you use Toughen and Revitalizing Cheer together, and I go for Summon Ray so that their attack speed gets lower or cast time, and it makes your life easier. Um, so this is what I usually use. The passives are the ones you need to have. It's these two. You can also have this for more metal, so which gives you more life, and the extra block rate. The rest you can set them whatever you like. So I'm gonna show you. But first let me show you what I'm currently wearing. It's full plate, as you can see. My weapon isn't that great. My magical attack, it's at 600. I started this with 400, so you can do this with green gear, but make sure you have plate for less damage out of the mobs since they are all physical. So let's go along and do this. You gather them. As you can see, I teleported just to take a few steps away from them. Vicious Implosion, Hell Spear, Summon Crows, go for the Comet's Boon, Crippling Mire, and at the last, Retribution. I used Redoubt along with it, and as you can see they are melted. My HP isn't that low, and if one survives you can Mana Star him, and it doesn't take that much HP. I'm currently farming in this area because this one was full. If you want to start, you can go here. This triangle here usually has the most mobs. This area basically has around 8 to 9. But I prefer to farm in where I'm at due to one particular thing, and you'll see. What I usually do is go from here, 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 and back. As you can see, I farmed this, which had 6 mobs if I'm not mistaken, and down here you have 5. So you get out of there, you go here, and you aggro them. Once you farm these mobs, you can go up there, and you'll see that it's way faster, and you don't stop farming ever. Um, as you can see, I use these two along just to pop my health to the maximum, and by the time I'm over with Summon Wraith, they are usually dead. I was farming here for a bit, and I already got 2 pieces. It was like 10 minutes, 2 pieces, and I'm not even wearing any loot drop rate except my dog and the guild buff plus the title, which gives only 1%. So you go up here after down there, and you gather the mobs as well. As you can see, there's a guy up there. Once you gather them, you just Vicious Implosion, Hell Spear. It's the same thing all over again, but sometimes your skills are on cooldown. The good part of this is that Retribution doesn't have that bigger cooldown, so you can farm without any worries. My HP isn't that low. And once you're done here, that's the last part. You go back to the beginning. So you can do this for hours and hours and hours. And if you're in the legacy, people don't usually go for these. They go for tougher ones. I do this because my damage is low, and if I kill faster, I receive more loot. Um, so I prefer doing this than taking a long time and a lot of my resources. As you can see, I started here, I went down there, went to the upper side, then came back and the mobs were alive. By the time you start doing this, it will take some time to adapt to the skill rotation. It took me some time as well, but I got the gist of it, and I sometimes switched Retribution way too early, and I was doing Hell Spear, which didn't use the proper skill. But once you get the proper gist of the rotation of the skills, you'll see that it's easy to farm and it won't have any issues. Basically, mana stars to gather them, fishes to get them on you for the Hell Spear to be 100% effective, summon crows, crippling mire, absorb life force. You can use also Comet's boon, toughen along with revitalizing shear. Go for redoubt at the beginning or at the end. It's whatever you prefer. If you're having too many issues at the beginning, just go for the redoubt. Okay, it removes some movement speed, but it's not that bad. Retribution is a must, and after Retribution, summon Wraith. So once you do this, you'll see that you won't have any issues. You can also, after every fight, go for meditate because it regens a bit of your HP. If you have a weapon called Monstrous Desire, or you can get one from Greater Owling Abyss, I advise you to because it regens your mana and it helps a lot while you're farming. It makes you not stop farming and no need for soups, basically. So I hope this helps you. Have a nice day and bye.